of the ladder of what? Success. The first A we said is for what? Accountability. And then the second E is for excellency. And the I for what? Integrity. And what are some of the things that you remember about what we talked about? Accountability, anything that you remember? Yes? Right, we said what? Yes, sir. Can you speak aloud?
We need to take responsibility for our action.
Yes, we need to take responsibility of our action. We should not be blaming others for what happens to us. Because we said when you point finger to somebody, only one finger is pointing to that person and 3 fingers are pointing at you. Which means you are more to blame than the other person. Right? And we said, if you look at things around, people are blaming each other. And I said, students are blaming teachers, teachers are blaming parents, parents are blaming the school blaming the government is blaming people. No one is saying we are responsible. We are responsible. No one is willing to do that. Right. And then we also talked about excellency, that you must excel in whatever you do. And once you excel in what you do, excellency will now lift you up and put you to another level. You understand? That's very, very important. Excel in whatever you do, especially on those Molanyana tasks that you are given. Do them like your life depends on it. Do it like your life depends on what? It. Why should you do that? Because you polish yourself up on those lower levels in order to prepare for higher levels. So if you don't do well in the lower level, in most cases, you are not going to do well in the higher level. So respect every task that you are given. Do it with Almighty. The Bible says, whatever your hand finds, you must do it with all your mighty. You understand? Yes, do it with all your might. Respect some of the positions that you have and do them well. Because they are the ones that prepare you for bigger responsibilities. Right. And then we also talked about integrity. That is your character. It's very, very important. We say when wealthy is lost, nothing is lost. And when healthy is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, everything is lost. So your character is very, very important in the formula of success. Is that right, guys? And today I want to skip the O and go on to the last one, which is what? The last vowel is what? What is the last vowel? U for unity. U for what? Unity. I want to speak about unity. The importance of unity. Right. For you to be successful in life, you must be a unifier. You must be a what? Unifying people, not dividing people. Don't be a division side. Don't be a what? Division side. But bring people together. That's very important. You know, when we were growing up, we used to live in one room. It was a big room. And our brothers was working in town, bought a big cupboard, and they put it in the middle of the room. And then we demarcated that from the cupboard going forward, it was the kitchen now. Same room, it was now divided. From the cupboard to the front, we're now calling it what? A what? A kitchen. And then from the cupboard, going backwards, it was now the what? The bedroom. Now later, they gave this cupboard a name. And the name was room divider. How many of you know a room divider? Or it just existed during our time? Room divider would divide a room into two. Hello? Into two parts. Bedroom, kitchen. It's one room, but it has been divided by a big cupboard. That we call what? A room divider. Right. So I am saying in life, you must not be a room divider. You find people that are united. They are united, and when you come in, you divide them. Have you ever experienced a situation whereby you come, you are so excited, you are so happy, you want to hug your friend, and your friend just gives you a cold shoulder? Has it happened?
Yes.
Right? It has happened because there's somebody who went behind your back and said all bad things about you to your friend. You understand? That's why your friend, you are trying to hug your friend, and then your friend just says, because a room divider came to divide you. You understand? A room divider came to divide you. People were united. It was one room. And then a room divider came and said, you know your friend, he said A, B, C, D. And then now a friend has an attitude towards you. I forgot what I'm saying. So I am saying, don't be a room divider, but you must be a what? Unifier. Unify people. You know, there are some students who specialize in gossiping. And gossiping is one of the worst room dividers. Hello? Yes, you are coughing not because you are actually saying to somebody, this message for somebody. This message is directly directed to you, not to somebody else. That's why we are getting it wrong. Some people say, yeah, this one is for so and so. We like gossiping. Yet you yourself, you are the worst gossiper. You are. You don't know. No one sees himself. You think you are perfect. You are not perfect. I tell you. You are not perfect. You are the worst gossiper in this class. Yourself. You think others. I told you this one is sharing a lot. 3 fingers are pointing at you. If you think this one is gossiping, you are gossiping times 3. I forgot what I'm saying. You are gossiping times 3. It's only that you don't see yourself. I forgot what I'm saying. Right. So I am saying, guys, be aware of room dividers. They will divide us. You end up not talking to each other. They will go to this one, Lydia, he brings my, what do you call this one? Popcorns. He wants popcorns from Lydia. And then you talk bad things about Lydia's friend. And he goes to this one, Bruna, and says, Lydia, this, Lydia, that, Lydia, this, Lydia, so that he gets something. He goes on to talks about KK. Now he's with KK, he's talking about what? Bruna. And then he goes on to Vasco. Vasco this, Vasco that, so that he gets something. And meanwhile, destroying the relationship between students. You find that there's chaos in class. I remember I had a student like that, who was really a divider, a serious room divider. Serious. Students were fighting. You would go to this student and say, this student so say this about you. Can you imagine? Or student say, you know, when someone tells you a secret and say this is a secret, you must treat it as a secret. It is not your business to take the secret and then you start spreading it around. It's not your business. I mean it. Stop that. You are dividing people. You are making students fight. You must be a unifier. When you find people quarreling, you must be there, stand in between and separate them. And tell them, there's no need for you to fight over this. Talk about this. But there are some people, you know, incite people to fight. No. Can you stop mentioning names? Put your own name there. Yes. Put your own name. I'm not directing this message to a particular individual. I'm directing this message to you yourself. Because you are the worst enemy of yourself. I follow what I'm saying. So the big question is, are you a unifier or a divider?
A unifier.
When you stand with people, do you leave them united or you leave them divided?
United.
I pray that you be a unifier, not a divider, not a room divider. And please be careful of room dividers. They will pollute your relationship. They will separate you from your friends. Every time you say, you talk to someone, talk about good things. You understand? Talk about what? Don't leave people divided. Keep people united. That's the most important message that I'm bringing to you guys. Whether you are at home, even when you are at home with your siblings, you know, there are some siblings, when the mother is just approaching, they run there, hug them. The next thing is they are reporting somebody. So and so was doing this, mama. So and so was doing this. And your mother is mad. Your father is mad at you. That's because of your sibling, who's reporting you every day. Right. I don't like reporters. There's some students, you see me approaching there, already they meet me on the way. Teacher, so and so are doing this. What did you do yourself to stop that person? That's a big question. What did you do yourself to stop that person from doing what you are doing? Why did you say? Because you are supposed to have a role. If someone is misbehaving, your duty is to go to that person and say, please stop what you are doing. It is not to